guess, to describe the story about Synesso, I have to talk about how I started in coffee. And I started with La Marzocco. I worked for La Marzocco for 9 years, and when I started at La Marzocco, the company that was importing the Italian machines was called Espresso Specialists, and they had made a deal with a guy that just purchased Starbucks, and his name was Howard Schultz, of course. And Starbucks was a small group of 6 to 10 locations, and he was feeling that he could grow this company at 25 stores, so 25 machines every month. Because there was going to be this much growth, the importing company made a deal that they could supply these machines. So when they went back to La Marzocco and said we're going to need 25 machines every month, La Marzocco was a small company, and they said, no, we're a small Italian company, and that's really about how many we make every month. So we're not, we can't do that. So that made quite a position for the importing company, and that importing company decided that the best plan would be to purchase La Marzocco. So the U.S. importing company then owned La Marzocco, and they found me because of a relationship that I had with one of the people from 6 or 7 years earlier at a fish processing equipment manufacturing facility, where I was working in the engineering department there. So they asked me if I could copy an espresso machine, and I thought maybe I could. So we talked about it for a while and had a look, and we decided, yes, we can copy this machine. We can actually manufacture the Italian machine in the U.S. because it's La Marzocco that can't keep up, their suppliers can keep up. So over the course of 9 years' time, at my time at La Marzocco, there was lots of research and development. When one day Starbucks comes to La Marzocco and says, we have, I think they said they had about 40,000 baristas, and they had a rollover rate that was making them train 12 to 15,000 baristas a year, and it's just too difficult. So they want to change their machine to push the button, get the coffee kind of a machine. And that was the end of La Marzocco and Starbucks relationship. And then it was also the end of all of our jobs. So I was walking back to the fish processing company, and I realized that I don't want to go back to the fish processing company. I like the coffee industry. I like the people in the coffee industry. People in the coffee industry are in it because they love it, and it's not all about the money. It's all about life and how you live life and how good coffee is. So I determined that I mortgaged my house. Luckily, I had my house paid for. So I took a mortgage out on my house, and I started designing an espresso machine. And we spent quite a bit of money. And when we had our prototype done, some of the people who had been asking about all of the customization work and upgrades for La Marzocco, they came to test the prototypes, and the prototypes worked very well. The market here in Indonesia is growing quite quickly because the Indonesian people are interested in learning about coffee. We've done several seminars here, and a lot of people are saying that they just love coffee and they want to learn about it. And of course, many are also wanting to start up shops and have coffee bars. But there's a real curiosity, a real natural love for coffee and product. And it seems like, I've only been here for a short time, but it seems like the Indonesian people have a real love for life as well. There's a lot of really good energy. Our sales here have all been driven by Anomaly Coffee. They started a relationship with Synesso about 5 years ago now, and we've had a really good relationship ever since. This is my first time to Bali, just this week. I've seen the folks from Anomaly come to the trade shows and talk to me over the years as we've had a relationship. And just in the last couple of years, the market has really accepted the machines and the high-end coffee products. And I think Anomaly, again, is doing a very good job with sourcing the local coffees. And I believe the Indonesian people are really taking to the local coffees as well as a high-end delivery of those coffees.